Hi, John here at VPT, and I just thought I'd do a quick live tonight because I've seen loads over the internet at the moment talking about sugar detoxes. In fact, there's a place in Bramwell which is doing a big sort of sales event on a sugar detox soon. So I thought I'd come online, do a quick live, tell you a little bit about my thoughts about sugar and actually talk about some of the evidence behind it. So it's not going to be really long. If you've got any questions, fire them out. If you're starting to watch this, please give it a like and we'll share a bit of actual real information. So yeah, talking about sugar. So the questions we're really going to cover tonight are sugar. Can you be addicted to sugar? If so, if you can be addicted to sugar, then do you need a detox, or is it possible to do a detox? I'm going to talk about which sugar's good, which sugar's bad, are the ones which are going to be better for you. And then finally, should you actually be reducing the amount of sugar you have in your diet? I'm going to try and cover all of that within 5 minutes, so stick with it. And as I say, if you're watching, please just give it a thumbs up, say hi, swear, put some abuse on, whatever you like really. So, first of all, sugar, can you be addicted to it? Now, it's a yes and no, yeah? So Edinburgh University did a study on this, and essentially, you can't be physically addicted to sugar like somebody would be addicted to drugs or alcohol. You can't have a physical dependency to nutrients, essentially. Yes, you can be addicted to it though in a psychological way. So no, you're not physically dependent on sugar. You're psychologically dependent on, those kind of highs and lows and sort of crashes of energy. So say you have something which is really high in sugar, you'll have an energy rush, and then you'll completely crash and feel down and drowsy and that sort of thing. So if your diet's very, very high in sugar, you're getting more resistant to it. You're probably then requiring more sugar to have that energy rush that high. So, you're kind of getting used to working on that high and not enjoying those crashes so much. So yes, you can be psychologically addicted to sugar, but you can't physically depend on it. So having said that, if you can only be psychologically dependent on sugar, then can you then detox from that? So I think surely by now we all know that the word detox tends to mean that you're going to get scammed for something. And I think in this case, that still holds true. So, you're not going to, there is no product that is going to detox you from sugar, bearing in mind it's a psychological addiction, if anything. So, do you need a detox? No, you don't need a detox. It's not possible to detox. The only sort of detox is that you can do a medical detox is from hospital. Right, so can you be addicted to sugar? Yes and no. Do you need a detox? No, you absolutely don't need a detox. Don't pay for a detox. Don't get suckered into these sort of products. Next one. Is there any type of sugar which is better than another sugar? So, you see people putting in honey into things to sweeten them because that's a more natural sugar that's better. But I don't know which other sugars people use, like fruits or using dates or this sort of thing to add some sweetness to various foods. And steering well clear of things like the high fructose corn sugar, which is completely demonised at the moment. So is one better than the other? At the end of it, sugar is sugar is sugar. There's not really one which is going to be good for you. Yeah? Now, when I say none is going to be good for you, I would say that in small to moderate doses, they are health neutral. So they're not good for you, they're not particularly bad for you. Neither here or there. But don't start thinking that, just because something's come from some expensive honey, that's really good for you. Not the case. It might as well be table sugar. It's all pretty much the same. So should you be reducing the amount of sugar in your diet if you're fit and healthy? So as I say, if we bear in mind that in small to moderate doses, sugar is health neutral, it's not really doing anything one way or the other. It's not good for you. The interesting thing is that as far as weight loss goes, if you are still in that calorie negative, if you're taking in sort of less calories than you expend each day, the amount of sugar in your diet doesn't make any difference. So Joanne, you're saying you drink Coke every day and then you stopped it. Yeah. So yeah, the thing with sugar is that it's just going to be an awful lot of calories. So if you're overweight and you're taking a lot of sugar, we were talking to someone last night and they're cutting all sorts of things out of the diet, but possibly having 10 cans of full sugar soft drinks a day. And you know, the bread isn't the problem in your diet, it's this vast amount of calories which are doing nothing for you. So, you know, if you're fit and healthy and you've got some sugar in your diet, you don't need to worry about it. It's the total calories that we need to worry about. There is no evidence to suggest that sugar's making you particularly unhealthy, unless you're particularly overweight, in which case it's being overweight is contributing to other sort of health problems. So, should you reduce the amount of sugar in your diet? If that amount of sugar is taking you over your total calories required for the day, then yes, you should. But that's only as part of your total calories. So there's no one nutrient which is being unhealthy for you. It's not fat, it's not carbohydrates, it's not protein. There's no one thing which is making you unhealthy. So there you go. That's sugar in hopefully less than 5 minutes. If you've got any other questions on sugar, then please fire them out. I will try and answer them for you. I'll just recap very quickly for the people who've just joined. And if you're watching, please give it a like, say hi. So, can you be addicted to sugar? Yes and no. You can't physically be addicted to it. You can be psychologically addicted to the kind of highs that sugar gives you. Should you then, are you able to detox from sugar? No, you can't detox at all. There's no product which is going to detox you, so don't buy into that sort of rubbish. Is there one sugar which is better than another one? No, sugar is sugar is sugar is sugar. Doesn't matter what it is. It's all in low to moderate doses, neutral. It's not going to be good, it's not going to be bad. Should you reduce the amount of sugar in your diet? If you're taking in too much and it's taking you over your daily calorie allowance, then you should be reducing calories. And if it's sugar that's taking you over because you're having vast amounts of it, then yeah, you should be. Okay, that's it for tonight. I've got a session coming in, so I'm going to plan for that. Any other questions, put it down on here, give it a like, message the page if you want to have a chat with myself or Mel about anything fitness or nutrition, and I will catch you later in the week.